Back in the day, the Bible was the source. It meant everything to a hip hop artist coming up, especially their debut album. You guys got 3.5 mics. How did you feel when you seen that review?
Which one?
The Source
Oh, the
magazine, three and a
source. Oh,
half.
come on, man. I mean, just the source. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it was the Bible of hip hop back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Just to be mentioned in the Source magazine, like you would kill. You know what I'm saying? You would like fight some cats, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to get in there. You know what I'm saying? So it was mad cool. You know what I'm saying? I knew a lot of people that worked there. You know what I'm saying? Family members that worked there. You know what I'm saying? Friends. You know what I'm saying? Source was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Mr.
Right.
Source. I mean, I think it's still around. It's still around. I think they just more
Eh,
like, I think they more like internet kind of, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Internet and commercial.
Yeah. It's not the same people, but it's,
Right. When it was all said and done, was Doodle Bug happy with his debut album?
yes, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. I mean, it is what it is. It was a moment in time. It captured that moment, how we thought, what we was thinking, what we was into at that moment in time. It captured it perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. After the debut album, where does Digable Planets find itself, and what was the game plan going into the sophomore album, Blowout Comb?
Man, a lot of success. Um, Touring and being in the industry now, the success was great, but it also opened our eyes to a lot of the BS that you see in the industry. You know what I'm saying? We saw a lot of stuff, and it hardened us as artists. You know what I'm saying? I think the success emboldened us also at the same time to do what we wanted to do on this album. We wanted to speak more on our people. You know what I'm saying? The community. You know what I'm saying? And we felt like we had earned that right. You know what I'm saying? After the success of the first album, you allowed us to do what we did the last time. Nobody thought it was going to be right. You know what I'm saying? Just believe in us. And they didn't. I mean, the label, of course, they wanted us to do some more like cool like that kind of. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to repeat that. I don't blame them. They wanted to ensure more success. You know what I'm saying? They weren't sure about this new direction we was going in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad they allowed us to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they allowed us to do it because a lot of people come up to me nowadays and say they prefer Blowout Comb over Reaching. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I mean,
Right.
it wasn't as commercially successful as the first album, but that's dope though. I'm glad people felt it though, man, because that was a very heartfelt album for us. You know what I'm saying? It was a chance for us to really spread our wings and expand our thought patterns. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And on that album, we expanded our production, the lyrical content, you know what I'm saying, the whole flow of it, you know what I'm saying. We had our band members go in there and compose live interludes, like all the interludes on Blowout Comb were performed live, you know what I'm saying. We hired musicians that came in like a full orchestra, you know what I'm saying. It was dope, man. That whole experience was pretty dope, man.
So at this point, I got a fan question for you. It kind of goes with the timeline and what you're saying. Hot Out the Box asks, as a group, did you at all feel the pressure to record a follow-up that sounded exactly like your debut? And did the label have issue with the group wanting to evolve musically and consciously on the second album?
I mean, that's what we kind of was just talking about. No, I mean, we had no problem, man. We had no intentions of repeating what we did on the first album. You know what I'm saying? It's all about progress, you know what I'm saying? For whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we wanted to move forward and do something new and different. I mean, of course, like I said, the label definitely fought it, but they also were very open-minded too. You know what I'm saying? They fought it because in terms of marketing, I understand now, but back then, I mean, as an artist, young, 20-something-year-old, we were rebellious. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to do what we wanted to do, and we had good management at the time that fought for us and allowed us in the long run to do what we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was cool.
Personally, what adjustments did you make from the first album going into the second album, or did you just pretty much do the same thing that you did with the debut album, or did you adjust anything?
I mean, on the second album, I think I became more. The first album was mainly the Genius of Ishmael. You know what I'm saying? It was the Genius of Ishmael, and Mecca and I sprinkled our talents in there. You know what I'm saying? to add to the flavor and make the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, what it was. Second album, we got more collaborative, you know what I'm saying? We got more involved on the production, you know what I'm saying? A lot more and stuff like that, writing, production, all that, you know what I'm saying? So I think on the second album, I think I evolved more um, into my own. On the first album, I was kind of like, I was nervous. I was like, I was trying to find my way, you know what I'm saying? And I followed the lead of my brother, you know what I'm saying? And my sister Ladybug, you know what I'm saying? I followed their lead and I went with it. The second album, I spread my wings. I think I became more into Doodle Bug. You know what I'm saying? It was the beginning. I think it was the beginnings of who I am today. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What were some of the best memories of some of those sessions?
Rocking out with Guru, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Having Guru in the studio, that was dope. Having a chance to work with DJ Jazzy Joyce, J. Rue the Damager, Afu Ra. That was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? These are cats, like all these cats, especially Afu and J. Rue, these cats live right down the street from us. You know what I'm saying? Guru did too. You know what I'm saying? But J. Rue and Afu, like, that was my homies. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man Malik. Malik was stayed here. He lived with me too. He was my roommate at my apartment in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Me and him used to go down, watch kung fu flicks with J. Rue and Afu, and you know what I'm saying, smoke mad weed, talk hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, Lord Jamal too. Lord Jamal lived around the corner from us too on Atlantic Avenue. We used to go over there and play mad Coach K with him, and you know what I'm saying? It was mad. It was good times, man. Mad good times.
Dope. You guys dropped Ninth Wonder as your first single. What was the reaction like from the general public with that single?
I think they felt it, man. It was dope because there was a chance that we had a chance to show off our Brooklyn neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? The Brooklyn's, you know, Brooklyn side. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of our friends in the video, and so that was mad fun. You know what I'm saying? And the fans. I mean, it was never Ninth Wonder was never really like a big commercial hit or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think the real hip hop heads felt it though. You know what I'm saying? It was hard. It had that hard. You know what I'm saying? Love roller coaster sample. You know what I'm saying? And I think people felt it. You know what I'm saying? He had Jazzy Joyce on there, you know what I'm saying? Gave us a little New York cred, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty dope, you know what I mean? And
Right.
she added that little thing at the end that she did with Sweet Tea and Jazzy Joyce at the end, that little special little lyrical banter that she did back and forth with her and Ladybug, which was a kind of a tribute to the joint that her and Sweet Tea did, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty dope.
Absolutely. The album ended up dropping October of '94. What do you remember most about this time and the excitement about dropping your sophomore album?
Oh man. I wanted to go back on tour, man. I wanted to go back on tour, and I wanted to see how the crowd was going to react to this new style. You know what I'm saying? Because they were so used to us being the hip hop bohemians. You know what I'm saying? And this album, we were a little bit more revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? A little harder with the tracks. You know what I'm saying? In the stylistics of it. You know what I'm saying? So I was very very excited to see how the fans will react and how the crowd react, and the crowd loved it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they soaked it. It was like nothing had changed. You know what I'm saying? They loved it. They loved the musicianship of it. We had a great band, and so that was dope. I love that. Just going on tour, and was my favorite. That's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? To this day, I still love touring. You know what I'm saying? I love living out of my suitcase. I love going. I love staying in hotels and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. It's just the nomad in me. You know what I mean?
Right. No doubt. Fortunately, I've got to catch you on tour twice,
You did? Where'd
and
you see us?
I've seen you in Cincinnati with
Uh,
Camp
uh,
Low
oh, that was not too long ago.
not too long
That
ago.
was not too long ago. I remember that was a
Yeah.
good tour. That was a fun tour. That's one of my highlights of my career too. That tour with Camp Low was one of the funnest times of my life, man. We had mad fun, man. Yo, me and uh Sonny Chiba used to sit back in the back, used to battle hard, man, playing 2K, you know what I'm saying, smoking, man. We used to have mad battles, man. That was crazy, man.
Yeah, you guys came to the Vogue in Indianapolis some years back.
Yeah, the Vogue. Oh, that's dang. And I got to shout out DJ Indiana Jones, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
May he rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? He was also um an intern, a promotional intern at Pendulum Records when I was there, you know what I'm saying? He was a young boy back in those days, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Then he turned into the DJ Don out in Indiana, man. Enough respect to
Yeah,
him and his family, man.
absolutely. You guys released one more single off the album, Dial 7. Why only two singles for the album?
Like I told you, man, we had the internal conflict. You know what I'm saying? We switched distributors. You know what I'm saying? And Pendulum Records was it? You know what I'm saying? We hadn't established our relationship with the EMI family yet. You know what I'm saying? In marketing, we slipped through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, we were having issues with our management at the time, and then the group at the time was also starting to be the beginnings of the end was beginnings. You know what I'm saying? During that Blowout Comb album for the group. You know what I'm saying? And so it just never really got the push, you know what I'm saying, that it should have, you know what I'm saying? Because with the group kind of like, you know what I'm saying, shaky, management shaky, the label was kind of shaky at the time, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to, you know what I'm saying, to really push something. You need everybody to be on the same page, you know what I mean?
Right. I won't get into the turmoil of the group or the decisions why you guys broke up, but can you tell us where Doodle Bug is left at this point after Digable goes his separate ways?
Man, phew, I didn't know what I was going to do, for real, to be honest with you. I eventually, you know what I'm saying, had to, you know what I'm saying, I moved out, I moved from Brooklyn, I moved back to Philly, to my hometown. And I just was trying to figure out what I was going to do, just sitting around, you know what I'm saying? And then finally, I got a phone call from one of my mentors in Washington, D.C., Mr. Mike Hughes. May he rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? He had his own studio in Washington, D.C. called Renegade Studios. He was also like a famous bass player and keyboard player for a couple of go-go bands down in D.C. called Rare Essence and EU. And he was well known down there. And he called me up. He asked me, you know, to work with him in his studio, you know what I'm saying? And my man Ernie Dozier was very prominent in that, you know what I'm saying? He helped me out when I was in DC. And Ernie Dozier was kind of like my de facto manager, you know what I'm saying? But he was more like my homie. He was like my brother, you know what I'm saying? He looked out for me, you know what I'm saying? And he was mad connected in the DC area, you know what I'm saying? And he looked out for me big time. And Mike Hughes looked out for me, went down there, started learning about the studio. He taught me everything I needed to know about studio life. And I started helping out, developing a lot of different upcoming artists down in DC. And through that, it gave me the confidence to get back, you know what I'm saying, to do my own thing again. Because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I was so, um, my identity was so tied to Digable Planets at the time. You know what I'm saying? It was, and then I didn't have the, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't really have the confidence to put out a solo project. You know what I'm saying? Just wasn't my thing. I wanted to do a group thing. You know what I'm saying? So I went down there, started developing artists, helping artists develop their careers, producing them, putting them in the studio, and then got to the point where I just started feeling like, yo, and then a couple of cats started asking me, why don't you get on this song with us? Yo, and then I would stay after the sessions, I would stay in the studio all night, you know what I'm saying? Thank God I had Mike Hughes, you know what I'm saying? That brother let me, you know what I'm saying, gave me access to that studio and allowed me to just go in there and work it out, you know what I'm saying, and figure out what I wanted to do. And I was staying there for hours, you know what I'm saying, just working out different ideas, experimenting. And me and my man Ernie Dozier, we would bring groups in there that we was working with and work out demos and, you know, stuff like that. And then eventually I got the confidence to start doing my own stuff. And I developed this idea called the Cosmic Orchestra, which at the time, in my mind, I was thinking at some point I was going to be able to hire a band, have a real orchestra, but at the time it was just me. You know what I'm saying? I would take samples and I would just figure the way I made the music and created the music. It was, to me, that was like my Cosmic Funk Orchestra. You know what I'm saying? And because I had Mike Hughes, I had access to musicianship. You know what I'm saying? So he would slap on some ill keyboard sounds, or some bass lines and stuff like that if I needed them on the tracks, you know what I'm saying? And I would have my man Evan Clater, also known as Eclectic, you know what I'm saying? He was an ill producer that went to Howard University with me too, writer, and he would help me out writing and producing songs for me, you know what I'm saying? And it just got to the point where I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? And I went back to Philly like in 2000. This was like around 2000. I was in DC about from 97 to about 2000. And then I went back to Philly. And that's when I really developed the Cosmic Funk Orchestra. I met up with this cat named Brandon Rossi, and he helped me put together a live band. Brandon Rossi was like this hippie, Italian hippie cat, you know what I'm saying, that was managing all these like hippie jam bands, you know what I'm saying? And so he had access to a lot of like musicians, you know what I'm saying? And he hooked me up with these musician cats. that I met through him and this other sister named Cosmic Chrissy, you know what I'm saying? And I met these three cats, Gary Dan, Mitch Beer, and Adam Carlton, and they became my new Cosmic Orchestra, you know what I'm saying? And then I recruited my homeboys, Kai Chi, uh, Reality, Indian Black, um, Sabrina Jid, Eddie Kane, and when they became the MCs for this Cosmic Funk Orchestra along with me. And then I had my two sisters, Nomia Gray and Miss Loretta Gooden. They were our background singers. And we went on tour, man. Brandon Rossi used his connects and figured out a way. We went out and got a loan, and we went out and got our own tour bus. You know what I'm saying? And we felt like we was Jay-Z out this mug. You know what I'm saying? We were like this little hip hop jam band with a tour bus. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. We had mad fun on that tour bus, man. We took that bus, but we didn't realize though that tour bus was, man, it would cost like $500 to $1,000 just to fill up that tank, man. Yo, it was crazy, man. We would have to sell crazy merch at our shows just to pay for the gas. You know what I'm saying? To get around places, but it was mad fun and we learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? We learned the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Touring around, we went all around the country in that little tour bus. You know what I'm saying? And put out a couple of mixtapes, and that was the beginning of my solo career. You know what I'm saying? And we put out a couple of mixtapes, and then we put out a full-length album called The Return of the Cosmic Funk, you know what I'm saying? And then that group broke up, and I went on and I formed another band, and we put out another album called To Life, Love, and Loot. And then I put out another album called Alienated in 2018. And that led up to recently dropping this new album called The Caladelphian 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Very dope. Did that album, was that something that came out of the COVID, maybe being locked in and getting creative juices to put out this album?
Say that again.
Was this album inspired by maybe the COVID? Everybody seems to be kind of locked in and their creative juices are flowing. Did that album kind of come from this
Yeah,
time?
it wasn't inspired by it, but it definitely the pandemic gave me mad free time to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? I've been developing the idea a couple of months before that when I was touring with Digable Planets. I'd be in my hotel room after shows, and I would sit there and work on the music on my laptop. You know what I'm saying? And write the songs. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, when the pandemic hit, we was on tour, and then we had to cut all the rest of our tours for 2020. And I was sitting there like, damn. I was like, damn. But the good thing about it was that it gave me an opportunity to start doing projects that I had put on ice, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have time, you know what I'm saying? I was working on a comic book with my partner, Thomas View, my business partner, Thomas View. He and I wrote a comic book years ago called The Epic of the Heaven and Earth Association. And we put it on ice for a minute because he and I both busy. But this pandemic opened it up. We had plenty of time. So now we've just been really working hard to get that thing published. We're going to get it published soon. Our first comic book, and we're working on a podcast and a web series based off the comic book. And during that time also, I had nothing but time. So then it was hard for me to get in the studio. So I started investing in home studio equipment and demoing up some tracks, you know what I'm saying? And I went over and recorded this whole album, you know what I'm saying, with my man Pop Jensen. And we put it out and February 5th. And it's been doing pretty good. I mean, the fan reaction has been really good. It's actually the best. It's the best reaction I've gotten from any album I've ever put out solo wise. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's dope.
Where can we find that project at?
If you're interested, you know what I'm saying, it's exclusively available on my Bandcamp page right now. CKnowledgePresents.bandcamp.com. We got compact discs. You can get it, you can stream it, or you can get the vinyl, you know what I'm saying? And if you're feeling real saucy, you know what I'm saying, you can get the bundle packs. You know what I'm saying? The bundle packs includes either a CD, you get one of these Philadelphian t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? You get face masks, you get stickers, or you can do the vinyl bundle pack where you get the vinyl, which is colored, limited edition colored vinyl. Is purple vinyl, and with the album, and you get the stickers, and you get a T-shirt, and I'll sign. Oh, and you can also get an autographed poster. I sign each poster. Whoever bought it, I customize it to whoever they are. I write, you know what I'm saying, and you can get it there. You know what I'm saying? CKnowledgePresents.bandcamp.com. And if you must do a streaming service, you know what I'm saying? You can do Apple, Google, Tidal, but I only have the single up on there because they be trying to gag you on that. You know what I'm saying? I only pay you like less than a penny per stream. Ah, son, I need my money. You know what I'm saying? Times is hard on the boulevard. Yeah, needs my money, so I only put the single up on the streaming services. You know what I'm saying? To get the exposure. You know what I'm saying? That people like it. Hopefully, they'll come to my Bandcamp page and check out the whole album. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
eventually, once I wear all that out, I'm gonna probably put that on Apple and Spotify, but no time soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait till I try to make back as much money as I can from what I invested in this project. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Looking forward to the rest of 2021. What else does C Knowledge have in store, and what other avenues may are you pursuing?
Well, like I said, I'm working hard on this web series podcast for my comic book and the comic book itself. We're writing episodes, getting illustrations together, and I'm also working on another podcast um, with some other cats. You know what I'm saying? In the DC area, my man Ernie Dozier is producing a podcast, and I'm going to be one of the hosts on there. And Digable Planets, we got some Digable Planet shows coming up later on this year. Hopefully, everything starts opening up again, and we'll get these shows popping probably this summer. And we're going to launch the official Digable Planets website. You know what I'm saying? Our first website is going to be official. We're going to have all our music there, all our videos, merchandise. You know what I'm saying? You get all the real Digable Planets merchandise, music, videos, and we're going to do live streaming concerts from our website. So we're going to launch that real soon. So look out for that.
Absolutely. Doodle Bug, I want to thank you so much for everything you've done
Yo,
for the
thanks for
culture.
having me, brother. Thanks for having me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Before we get out of here, can you tell us what do you consider your greatest accomplishment throughout the years?
Oh man, my greatest accomplishment is my kids. You know what I'm saying? And their success. My kids
Right.
and their success is my greatest accomplishment. My oldest kids, my daughter Amina, she's married, she's successful. She just bought her own house. You know what I'm saying? I'm super proud of her. Her and her husband, her new husband, they just bought their house in Philadelphia. She's a landscape engineer. She's doing her thing out there. My son, Crown, who's also on my new album. He's on two songs, a song called Like Father Like Son and a song called Family Biz. He's also his own man. He got his own video production company. They just secured their first commercials. They shooting a couple commercials. They got a company called 289 Productions out of New Jersey, Brooklyn. And he's also a vegan chef. He's a musician, a model, you know what I'm saying? So I'm the proudest of my kids, and I got my youngest kids, Ayana and Khalil, very smart, intelligent. They keep me on my toes, you know what I'm saying? And I think those are my greatest accomplishments, you know what I mean?
Very dope. Before we get out of here, can you tell everybody where to find the Doodle Bug on everything, social media and websites?
Yo, if you on IG, I mean, you gotta be on IG because we on IG now. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up or at official Doodle Bug. You can hit up my crew, Planets Digable at Planets Digable. You know what I'm saying on IG. And if you on Twitter, hit me up on at C Knowledge. That's CEEKNOWLEDGE. My group is at official CFO and at Planets and at Digable Planets on Twitter. And I'm also on Facebook under C Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So check me out on there. Oh, and on YouTube, search Doodlebug TV, and you can see all my latest videos. You know what I'm saying?
Any last words for your longtime fans?
Tap in, come into my new imaginary world of Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying, and see what we popping with some grown folk music. And other than that, you know what I'm saying, stay true to yourself and spread love, man. You know what I'm saying? Spread love in this world of misinformation and hate. You know what I'm saying? Spread love.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for everything you've done for the culture.
All right.
Thank you for everything. If you need anything, I'm here. That is the legendary Doodle Bug, aka C Knowledge from the Digable Planets on the Journalist Sin-seer, episode 120.
Salute,
Thank you so much.
Salute, my brother.
Salute.
Yes.
Peace. Ooh, ooh. Make sure you guys go get that. Show them one more time.
All right, one more time. One more time. All right, if you insist. Damn.
I insist.
I wasn't going to do it, but he insisted. You know what I'm saying?
Go get that right now.
Vinyl, you know what I'm saying? I only got the test pressing right now. This is the test pressing, you know what I'm saying? But the real vinyl is coming soon. I'll have it in my hands in a few days, and it'll be shipping out March 26th. You know what I'm saying? Show support. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Because you all got your stimulus check today or yesterday.
Yeah, I'm saying? Put that shit to good use. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit to good use. Put some money, for real though, put some money aside, you know what I'm saying? Invest in some stocks or whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Invest in some money, put some money aside. And then if you have a little extra money, get that Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Right. Thanks again, brother.
Peace.
Peace.